Hey, 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 good morning, everybody. How are you? It's Erin Taves, the crochet queen. Can I call myself the crochet queen? I don't know about that. Alexa, turn on the lamp. We need a little bit more light on my face. Okay. Watch as I pause. Pause, please. Uh, pause. Okay, I gotta get a light on. Open my window. It's just too dark in here. All right. Hey, Debbie, you are just really good at joining me on here. Hello. I'm going to try to do this angle down here. And I don't think Instagram's going to want to work today. Hey, Eileen. Hey, Dawn. You have snow in Eastern Washington. Whoa. It's a beautiful day here. I don't know if it's just, anyway. Hi, Anita. It's really warm here. I don't know how warm it is. Okay. You know me. It's always like weird when I get on here and it's like, when am I ever going to start my actual life? Okay, so Instagram isn't going to want to go, and that's fine. That's just fine. Okay, let's start it over. Hey everybody, my name is Erin. I am the crochet designer behind Juniper and Oaks. Oh, I knew this would happen. My battery's about to go dead on my computer. I gotta plug that in because otherwise StreamYard's gonna go bye. I'm sorry for being a hot mess. You know me, hot mess mama extraordinaire. Just doing the best we can over here. Hopefully my compass is not in the shot. Okay. Everybody, how's everybody's Monday going? It is mid-November, and we are doing the best we can. It's like holiday season. It's holiday season, and we are doing just fine. We're doing just fine. I had to have a special meeting with my husband this weekend because, all of the crazies happening. Okay, there we go. All the crazies happening over the winter holidays and whatever. We just needed to get on the right track, like all the potlucks and all the teacher gifts and all the. There's just a lot going on. Hey, Ellen. Hey, Eileen. Waiting for a restock. They ran out of the red, and I want to make 2 more for my daughter. Want to make this for my daughter. Oh, are they out of the red of the Mighty Stitch? Hope they restock soon. Okay. Let's start over. Hey everybody, it's me, Erin from Juniper and Oaks. I'm a crochet pattern designer, and I am really excited to continue on crocheting the Mosaic Gingerbread blanket. Here's the candy cane section. Today we released section 10, which is the gingerbread section, and I put in my email that I was going to be crocheting the gingerbread section with you today, that I was all cut up. That was wishful thinking. I wrote that on Saturday and like scheduled the email, and I thought for sure I'm going to be on the gingerbread section by Monday afternoon. Then I was listening to an audiobook. We had a fire going in the fireplace. I had this big old blanket on my lap, as I'm crocheting like this. And I fell asleep. Fell asleep listening to the audiobook. So too bad I'm still in the doodads section. But that's okay. Doodads is pretty easy. And then we got peppermint stripes. And then we have, once again, the gingerbread section. If you don't know anything about the Mosaic gingerbread blanket, this is the Crochetalong that I'm running. It's free on my website. If you go to the link in the description box, or if you go to the link in bio, you should be able to see it. The pattern is being released free on my website. We have 10 out of 12 parts up right now. You all know what the 11th part is going to be. Of course, it's going to be peppermint stripes and doodads. Okay, and then we're going to do the envelope border for the final section. So the envelope border is when we're going to do stuff with the ends. I know all of you have had lots of questions. What do I do with these ends? Do I tie them? Do I weave them in? And I will get to that in 2 weeks. And some of you have already done the border. Some of you already know what to do for the border. But really what we're going to do is, like, if you're wanting to jump ahead, I just take 2 strands like this, and I hold them together, and then I just like tie them in a knot, like so, just to add an extra bit of security on there. Okay. And then, okay, and then, I don't know if that helped me or not. So I have, okay, and then, I'll trim this to about like 1 inch or 2 inches, and then work the double border. So you're going to crochet 2 borders, and there, we're going to enclose that inside here. So this is Overlay Mosaic Crochet. If you're just like tuning in and watching and you're like, what is she doing? What's she talking about? Just join the free Mosaic Gingerbread Crochetalong on my website. If you don't like following free on ad-supported website crochet patterns, you can go ahead and purchase the pattern, and it is definitely worth it. This, I have like more, I think I have like 4,000 people signed up to do the cow, and we sold like 1,000 ebooks, I think, something like that. I don't have all the numbers figured out, but I'd say that's viral. I don't know about you. What do you think? So you can find information about that in the link in bio, or in the link in the description. If you guys are making the blanket, please go ahead and comment below with what section you are on. Or if you are not making the blanket, let me know. Is it because you've never heard about it? Is it because you don't have time? You don't know how to crochet? Let me know. Okay. As you are going to go leave your comments, please also like and share this live with your friends and family so that they can find me. And they can make this blanket along with us too. Kenzie says, can't wait to do this. I just need to buy yarn. Yes, girl, buy your yarn. The first blanket I made was with We Crochet. They sent me the yarn. They gave me an affiliate link for the yarn. It's Mighty Stitch from We Crochet. It's a mix of wool and acrylic yarn. Really like it. I designed one of my first blankets using that yarn, so I wanted to do it again. This one. The original I have is made reversible, and then the second one that I'm making now is made with the regular overlay, so the back is basically just stripes. And I got this yarn at Walmart. It's the Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo yarn. So let's see if I can move this right here. For those of you who are watching on like YouTube and Facebook, you can see that my iPad is on top of my phone. And the iPad is the TikTok and the... I don't know why I have to do this on so many, but... Debbie did a smaller version since she lives in Florida. So you ready for the front border? Way to go. How many skeins is it? I mean, it depends on what yarn you buy. It's a yarn eater doing the full version for sure. You're gonna need like about 2,000 yards in 2 different colors. Something like that. Anita asked, do I have a stocking version of the blanket? I do not have a stocking version of this blanket yet. Last year I did the Nordic star blanket, and I made a stocking pattern for that. It is that is a free on my website pattern. And if you want to make like a gingerbread one, I really hope that I can get to, it's been my plan to work that up with the gingerbread or candy cane, but you know me. A lot of you know me. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. This might be better. And so if you want to follow the free pattern on my website and then just trade the mosaic part out, if you're comfortable, you can like trade out the Nordic star part on the like the foot and the leg of the stocking, and you can trade that out for the gingerbread pattern. Zeph says that she is I didn't know you're from Oregon. Okay, but she's on the doodads section after the houses, which the houses took 3 weeks. Yes, girl, I get it. Eileen, this blanket that I'm using right now, this yarn that I'm using is the Red Heart from Walmart. Raise on the peppermint sticks above the first gingerbread man doing reversible. Ooh, you're doing 5 repeats with 243 stitches. It's gonna be a nice big old blanket. And then Dawn says, I checked out the awesome items in your Etsy. Yeah, girl. I talked about this a little bit last week, and I am, thanks for liking my live, Angie. And then in an email yesterday, I sent out a sneak peek to these items on my Etsy. And so what I've done is I've created a series of gingerbread blanket merch so that you can get a picture of the blanket. So it would be, this blanket, this first one. You can get pictures of that on different things. Like, do I have anything around here? I probably should have. I have a few things. I have a set of greeting cards. It's got my name in here, Juniper and Oaks, but they're just these blank greeting cards. It's a set of 5, and they have different pictures from the blanket on them. Gingerbread man. So isn't that really fun? Isn't that crazy? That's the same blanket, but because it's out versus in the lighting, it's just like that's brown and that's gold. I'd say these are probably like 4 by 5 or something. So there's a set of greeting cards. That's really fun. I don't know if I have these listed yet. Not everything is listed on my Etsy. I'm going to have it all up by Black Friday. She says as she looks at the calendar nervously because that is coming up real soon. I got to get all the listings made up, but there are a few of them. Yeah, Zeph says the phone case and the slippers on your Etsy store are so cute. So the phone case, you can see here. I am using that right now. And then I do have a set of slippers. I have things like, here's a tote bag that has the gingerbread man. I still need to make the candy cane version. Isn't that cute? There's like 3 different sizes. So this is the huge one that I use to tote around my blanket. I got like a jigsaw puzzle. So stuff like that. So there's a few stuff you can look at there. If you subscribe to my newsletter, I'm going to have a coupon code for Black Friday. Treating for the tote bag. Eileen says, I like doing a starting chain instead of the foundation chain, but sometimes I get a little when it comes to cut off the yarn because one side has one more than the other side. Okay, so Eileen is asking if instead of doing the foundation single crochet, you do a chain row and then single crochet on top. What do you do? Because when you do it that way, that first row only has it has like 2. I have a blood blister right here. It has 2 ends on one side and no ends on the other side for that foundation row. Any tips for that? So if you're doing the envelope border, it doesn't matter because you're just gonna hide it. If you're doing like a scarf where you're gonna see the fringe and see the ends, then maybe just add a bit more fringe on the other side or whatever to even it out. But if you're doing a blanket, it's not gonna matter. Does that make sense, Eileen? Ooh, I did not do a t-shirt. Zeph asked, did I make a gingerbread man t-shirt? No. Do you think that I should do like the full blanket on the t-shirt, like how my stockings are? I mean, how my slippers are, or do like just the gingerbread man, like that tote bag? One thing I might do is make pajama pants, and then I'll get my kids and my husband and I like all matching pajamas. So yeah, I'll look into a t-shirt, Zeph. There are a million things, and I just sat down one day and designed a whole bunch of things, and then I never got back on to design anything else. So I think I'm gonna design a bunch of stuff. It's gonna be so fun. I did order my husband and I matching swimming suits. I don't know if I'm gonna list those or not, but we're going to Mexico in less than 3 weeks, and so I got us gingerbread man swimming suits. They don't have the gingerbread men or the candy canes, but it's got the doodads and the stripes, so they're really pretty fun. I don't know if I'm ever going to take pictures of them because it's a 2-piece swimming suit. We shall see. If you're lucky, maybe it'll be like an April Fool's joke or something like, buy these. Get yourself a gingerbread man swimming suit. Eileen says, I would love to learn how to make my own charts. I hear you, girl. Once you learn to make your own charts, the options are endless. I use Stitch Fiddle to make my charts. And I do have an e-course about making your own charts using Stitch Fiddle for Mosaic Crochet. So if you would like to take that course, let me know. I don't know if I have like a link readily available for it, but just send me an email and I'll get you the link, no problem. Linda, hello, hello. Disturbed Bookworm says, blanket is beautiful. I'm working on a Moroccan tile Afghan kit from Annie's. A Moroccan tile. Interesting. I would love to see that from Annie's. Moroccan tile. I just got distracted because Annie's had me design a bunch of patterns and they were going to put it in a book, and it was like a bunch of different tiles. So I'm like, what is this Moroccan tile blanket? I would like to see that. They canceled on my due date, so they're not publishing my book. But I do have a tiles blanket myself, and I hope to release that next year. It's going to be in the Crochet World magazine in the fall. So be on the lookout for that. So if you guys are interested in my How to Design Your Own Mosaic Charts e-course, send me an email. I should maybe send out an email about that to other people because I'm getting that question a lot. Yeah, here's my crochet hook. It is a Furls Streamline Metal blush. It's like a rose gold sort of blush from Furls Crochet. If you want to buy it, yep, it's Furls. I have more, what do I want to say? I've got an affiliate link, so if you want to buy one, I use these almost exclusively, and I love it. I can never go back to like a Boy or a Bates hook because my hands cramp. Whenever I use these, my hands do not cramp. Yeah, Furls has those cool brass ones, like the gold or brass colored ones. I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna order some. Am I doing this pattern right? Somebody call me out if I'm not doing it right. I'm doing it from memory. But you know what happens when you assume. Yeah. Okay. We have these little L things. I'm doing it right. I just had a little freak out. This, of course, was my unedited version. Ooh, and then they have that bright red, like Christmassy one. You're right. I have if I can find it. Is it in here? They have like the regular silver ones. Here's a G. I like them because they go pretty low. And then it works really well with metal hooks. I have like a red resin hook somewhere that I used to make a scarf. Get excited for next Tuesday because I'll have a new scarf pattern that's free on my website coming out next Tuesday. Make sure you're subscribed to my newsletter so that you get it. You get notified when it's out. Yes, these furls crochet like butter. They do. Debbie inherited her Graham's hook collection and haven't used any of the tiny ones yet. I don't necessarily use a lot of tiny ones. The tiniest I usually go is a 4.5 millimeter, a G. I used a G for the Mighty Stitch blanket. But I usually don't go lower than that. Years and years ago, I purchased an amigurumi nativity set. and not a set, but like the pattern for the set. And I think that calls for an E. Is that 2.5 millimeter? I can't remember. Maybe it's 3 millimeter. I don't know. Hey Cheryl, welcome. It's okay to be late. No worries. Hey Tara. You guys on TikTok today are bumping. Usually bumping, she says, with 7 people watching. Usually on TikTok I get like 3 people. And it's always Debbie. Debbie's always watching. Thanks, girl. So next year I'm thinking about turning these patterns, the gingerbread and the Nordic star, into Christmas tree skirt. Can you see it now? I'm a little bit nervous because I've never made a pattern like that before, but I'm excited. And maybe I'll even do some experimenting with garments. I've seen some beautiful mosaic crochet sweaters. I've never designed a sweater myself, so that's why I get a little nervous. I've never even crocheted a real sweater yet. I've done a cardigan and I've done a couple t-shirts. But anyway, just looking forward to next year. And I think I've told you guys about my book idea. Well, I've got several book ideas. I've got the one that Annie's was going to publish, and then they backed out. So now I still have all the content for that book. Just need to take pictures. So I might see about getting that published next year. And then a mosaic crochet, something, maybe like smaller projects, because I usually do blankets, as you know, but I know some of you would prefer smaller projects for those quick wins. So the Annie's book is is a colorway book, and it has 4 different kinds of colorway. Maybe I should include a bit about corner to corner. That might be fun. But it talks about intarsia, tapestry, fair isle, and then mosaic, overlay mosaic crochet. So, and then there's a few different like tiles that are made with each of the different styles, and then there's projects with those. So there's a bit of work that I'd have to do for that, because Annie's didn't want to have, didn't necessarily want it to be like an instructional thing, just kind of like here's the different projects with the different types of crochet. But I think I would want to make it more instructional and include the pictures on how to do the different methods. We'll see. We'll see. I might be overcomplicating it, but I have the project's in timeout. So when I get it, when I want to look at it again, I'll get it to publishing it. Ooh, Frozen on a Black Friday sale now. That would be good. There's a new hook coming. I think I could say that, right? Because there's always new frills hooks coming, but I got an email saying that they're sending me something. So I haven't seen them yet. There aren't any pictures of it yet. But I'll show you one unboxing or something. It might be one of their, like, you know, Christmas specials. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just saw that they were sending me something. So get excited. Manners E Pattern Central's closing. I think everything might be on hot sale. The regular. Okay. Ooh, ornaments, that would be a good idea. I have one mosaic ornament. It's called the plus side bauble. So it's where you insert one of those like clear plastic ball baubles. But it'd be fun to do another little ornament as well. Like a flat one? Do a flat one. Ooh, would love to see baby blanket versions of these projects. That would be good. Debbie says, I look forward to having lunch with you each Monday. That's so sweet. Maybe I'll have to continue my lives after the cow. I do like these Monday lives. It's really giving me some consistency on YouTube, so YouTube's happy that I do that. And probably TikTok's happy because all of a sudden I have 17 people watching, which never happens. 19 on this platform. Hi, Bryn. Hi, Brianna. Hi, Mama Tucker. Hi, Robin. Okay, for those of you who are just tuning in, we are making the Mosaic Gingerbread Blanket. This is a free crochet along that I have on my website. You can find a link in the description box or in the bio or wherever it makes sense for whatever platform you're on. Hi, Little Ray. Hi, Town Monkey. If you've never done overlay mosaic crochet, it is super easy, easier than you think. I'd say, and maybe you ladies agree with me, that mosaic crochet, the hardest part about it is believing that you can do it. Because these patterns can look like really intricate and like, oh my goodness, that is way above my, it's above my pay grade, or that's above my skill level. But once you start crocheting, this technique, you realize, okay, so all I need to know is single crochet in the back loop only, double crochet in the front loop only, 2 rows below, and then Erin does her, I do my beginning and ending border stitches, a little bit funky, but there's other options to do that, so if that freaks you out, that's okay. Oh, I still have this, did I do a shirt? Okay. Greetings from Ireland. Ordered the yarn from the States and it was delivered upon recently. Yippee! That makes me so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Little Ray, Mosaic intimidates you. That's okay. Just like let it intimidate you for a little bit and be like, I can't do this. And then sign up for my Cal for free and I'll email you a little swatch. And with that swatch comes the written instructions, a chart, there's a cheat sheet, and what else is there? There's YouTube videos and pictures on how to do this technique. And like the video walks you through on how to do the swatch. So it's okay. Mosaic crochet is intimidating. But once you start doing it, you'll be like, oh, this is easy. I can do it. So I believe in you. And Mother of Bully says, mosaics are the only patterns I understand. Imaginary number. I have always wanted to go to Ireland. My grandpa's parents both immigrated here from Ireland, from the County Kerry, and my brothers have gone and visited like our distant relatives' farms, but I've never done that. I haven't been there yet, so maybe I like to take my kids. I got 3 small kids and my husband, so maybe that's kind of like the first international trip I want to take with them, is go to UK. I got some friends in Scotland, family in Ireland, like distant family. Thank you for following me. Okay, I'm gonna be on for a few more minutes before I gotta get off and get my chillins. Go get my kiddos. Little Ray says, do you sew the ends in or do you border over them? So I do a border over them. I do what's called an envelope border. It you do a border on the back side and then you do a border on the front side and you like close, you seam those and then it hides the border. Like here's my other blanket. Here's the border, like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like double thick. And then the ends are just hiding out inside here. So that's the envelope border. And I teach you how to do that. YouTube, what's happening over there? You're all quiet. Shoo, shoo, shoo. If anyone can hear me, say I hear you. Jakey, yes, this is Mosaic Crochet. Have you ever done it? I love it. Ooh, Angel on YouTube says bonjour. Hello. Checking out the sale. Oh, Ray is crocheting. Zeph is over on frills checking out. Need more hands to type while crocheting. That's okay. I was just wondering if there was like, I was just wondering if YouTube was frozen or something. Someone's winding bobbins on your sewing machine. Oh, like your sewing bobbins or like crochet bobbins. Angel, it's okay. You can say bonjour. That's fine. Zeph is making the corner to corner baby blanket before starting the Nordic cow. No, I am not doing any lives for that cow. Sorry. That cow was a last minute thing because, well, you know, I'm revamping it from 2021. So, no, I didn't plan any lives. Sorry. How many rows are on that blanket? 1,000,000. Absolutely 1,000,000. No, not 1,000,000. I think there's like probably like 250. I think there's 250. Still trying to figure out how to make the border. You can watch my tutorial on how I do my border. Or Rosina Plain, she has a really good border tutorial as well. They have a blanket. So today, section 11? No, section 10 was released for this blanket, and it's the gingerbread section. I said earlier that in my email, I promised that I would be crocheting the gingerbread section up today. And as you can see, I'm doing the doodads, and I'm behind. I got doodads, peppermint stripes, and then the gingerbread. Little gingerbread men. I scheduled that email on Saturday, and I thought for sure I'm going to be all caught up. Ray says, I think it's closer to 300 rows. Could be. Just lost my train of thought. Okay, Saturday. I was like, I'm for sure going to be all caught up by Monday. No, as you can see, I'm not. So past me was more, had a lot of confidence in Monday me or Sunday me, because Sunday me did not catch up. Okay, so what I'm saying is today was section 10. Next week is section 11, and if by now you probably know what's coming, yes, it is the peppermint stripes, and then finish with the doodads. And then, so in 2 weeks, we're going to do the border. And the border is the envelope border. I've kind of talked a little bit about that, where we're creating, I'm going to walk through it a little bit right here. Okay, we're creating a double border. Can we focus? Okay, and you're going to create a border on the back side and a border on the front side. And what you do is, okay, so when you're on the back side and you're crocheting up the sides, you're going to go like in between or underneath this, and that's what you're going to latch onto to do your back border. So that's like a stitch, and then this one's a stitch. Okay, I'm sorry, my cameras on these two are not the same. So you're like going to go under like that, and the next one, and you're going to go under like that. Okay, so that's for the back side. Then on the front side, you know, you have these little V's. Okay, and so you're going to go under both of those legs of the V. Can I do that? Okay, and you're just going to work like row 1, I think, is just single crochet. And you're going to do that. Okay. Like I did here, you're going to like just tie those two ends together and then like trim it a little bit. Okay. So, and then Debbie just asked an important question. Do you go down a hook size? Yeah, go down. If you're using like an H, go down to like a G plus or a G, like a 4.5 millimeter maybe. You go down hook size because it'll just make the I think if you use the same hook size, then the border's kind of big and it gets kind of wavy. But going down a hook size helps keep that border. And you notice I'm hesitating because, you know, I don't follow my own rules. So I usually use the same hook size, but Okay, Angel on YouTube is asking about the blanket. Oh, are you asking about the blanket, which is the Mosaic gingerbread blanket? It's got these cute houses. Here's my lap. Gingerbread houses and all that. And it's from my website, gingerbreadoaks.com. Otherwise, I got these Furls crochet hook. This is from furls.com. Furlscrochet.com. Isn't it cute? It's like this rose gold. It's ergonomic. My hand never cramps. Where I recently tried a boy hook again, and my hand cramped for sure. I've got affiliate links for this, so let me know if you want an affiliate link. Hook maybe in English. Sorry, I speak French. That's okay. Yep, crochet hook. Isn't it pretty? They've got gold. So this is metal. And in the metal, they have a silver, a gold, a black, maybe a red, and then this is blush. It's like a rose gold. Okay. Did you just see that? I was reading Zeph said, I'm a pencil style holder. So is this how you hold your crochet? I've never tried it that way. I should try. I've heard they might be better for knife hold. I don't know. Maybe you just want to try one. Maybe try the resin ones because they're cheaper. How many hours roughly does it take to crochet something like this? And once again, I'll go back to my standard answer, which is a million. Approximately a million hours. So, a long time. The Crochetalong lasts 2 months. 3 months. Just about 3 of them. 2.5. September, October, November, and then December. So it's a time investment, and it's an heirloom, and it's a work of art. Switch back and forth. I should try pencil hold. I could feel like it's a little heavy right here. How do I hold? Is this how I hold my hook? I do like this weird trigger finger thing. How do I hold my hook? Because now that I'm like thinking about how I hold it, I don't hold it like this. I think it's like this, right? Does that look right to you guys? Do I hold it like this? Anyway, once you start like examining yourself, you're like, what is happening? Okay. You guys are so fun. I love to chat with you, and I'm glad that more people were watching today. I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta sign off because I gotta go get my kids. Uh, Okay, so if you're not already, make sure that you sign up for my newsletter. You can do that by like signing up for the cow, or I don't know if I have a link somewhere in the description box or whatever, but sign up for my newsletter. And because my merch is coming, okay? And you're going to be the first ones to know and to get the coupon code for my merch. And here's like another fun one. It's this black mug, but you can't really tell. When it gets hot, then it changes into the blanket pattern. You can kind of see it's peeking through here, but it like turns white in the pattern. So that's coming Black Friday, the coupon code. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter because there's all sorts of fun things coming. Like I said, next Tuesday, I'm gonna have a free on the blog scarf, mosaic scarf. No weaving in ends, no envelope border required. So get excited. All right, guys, gotta go pick up those rugrats. Happy crocheting. Mwah, mwah. We're gonna end.